Wednesday morning. Not just any Wednesday morning, Wednesday, May the 20th, Jimmy Stewart's birthday. And the Jimmy Stewart military career is a part of the movie, obviously, that is coming out later this year, Jimmy, but of the new exhibit that is going to be opening at the Jimmy Stewart Museum today. Noon is when the museum opens. I know, Jessica Walker, you'd love to be there today, but it is such a busy schedule for you.
It is a very busy schedule.
Wow.
It's that time of the year where we're pulled in lots of different directions, but it's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Our visit is presented by Marcus and Mack, voted the best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. So this morning, of course, at Christ Our Savior Orthodox Church is where the service will be held, and then later this morning between 11:15 and 11:45, they're going to proceed through Indiana, right here to the corner at 9th Street, head up 9th Street through the campus and to Oakland Cemetery for the interment of Private Walco. And this is something that's getting worldwide attention.
It is. It's historic, and I know that Friday night will be forever a core memory for me. We arrived, and I wasn't sure just the reach that it made in our community, and to see the ladder flag go up, hundreds of community members, and I was standing here like 9th Street in front of the courthouse and looking down and seeing the sea of Indiana County community members in the red, white, and blue and the flags, like, still gives me chills. And so I just wanted to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone who took time out on their Friday night to welcome this hero home, because it was a historic moment for Indiana County, and those that showed up, it was just remarkable. And I know, speaking with the family, that she just could not believe that the turnout. And so it was an incredible moment.
Yeah, and folks are invited to turn out today for when this procession comes through town. And it's hard to pinpoint a time because you don't know when the service will end at Christ Our Savior, but between 11:15 and 11:45 is when they expect to be coming through.
That is correct. And then the reinterment at Oakland, as you mentioned, about 11:30, 11:45 at the tail end of that procession, the military funeral honors will be rendered.
Yeah, and those military funerals, if they don't get you, I mean,
it's something.
And this and the ceremonies that are held on Memorial Day, because we've got Memorial Day coming up.
We do.
And the services that are held, the respect with which our military service members are treated, their families as well. I think we forget about not only the Gold Star families, but the families of those who have been wounded and returned. It's a difficult life.
It is the ultimate sacrifice, as they say, to lose a loved one, serving our country. It's why we're here today. It's why I'm allowed to do what I do, what you do, what everyone does in our community. It's because of those brave men and women that they sacrificed life, limb, dignity, sometimes still dealing with issues from their service. We owe a debt of gratitude to them.
We certainly do. All right, so as part of that debt of gratitude, you have a number of events coming up, including the Lunch and Learn series. How is that going?
I do. It's going okay. I feel like with anything, it takes some traction and some time and consistency for these to build, just like our Battle Brew that I mentioned. But Lunch and Learn, the third Thursday of every single month, we host a topic for veterans, family members, even community members that want to come and learn just a little bit more about something specific. And so it's held the third Thursday of every month over at the Forensics Building. You can bring a lunch, 11:30 to 1 o'clock or so. We come in, we talk, we converse, ask questions, hear a topic of something of importance, and dive deep a little bit into a topic. And so our next one is actually tomorrow. And so tomorrow, May 21st, Joanna Sutton from the Penn State Veterans Business Outreach Center, State College, is going to come and present on how to become a more successful veteran entrepreneur, starting your own business, those sorts of things. So it's going to be a great topic.
Yeah, that's a great topic.
Yeah.
I like that. The Lunch and Learn series, always at the same place.
Yep, always at the same place, third Thursday of every month. We have a host of topics all the way through the entire year. June is going to be tobacco cessation, sponsored by and presented by Adagio Health. July, I'm going to be doing a presentation on Veterans Benefits 101, state benefits programs. I feel like there are still veterans in our community that don't know what is available and to them. what is available to them to apply for. And so I'm going to give a topic and presentation on Veterans 101, how to get started, where to get your records, those sorts of things. And then in August, Chaplain Bernie is going to be doing a topic on, which is really still really heavy, transitioning from civilian life, from military service to civilian life. It's quite a challenge coming back from something like that and transitioning back into civilian life. And I know many of the veterans that I serve did struggle with that. And so it's a very important topic.
Now, for those who don't know where the Forensic Center is.
Yeah, it's actually Airport Road. It's 220 Airport Road. It's considered the county coroner's office as well as the Forensic Center out there. Some parking, bring your lunch. It's a good opportunity to learn.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So the Lunch and Learn series is one thing. The Battle Brew, you mentioned the Battle Brew.
Yeah.
You've got another of those coming up, too.
I do. First Friday of every month. My secretary and I, it's one of our favorite Fridays of the month. It is a time where about 25 veterans get together, and we have new veterans that come every week. It's a time to fellowship and talk and catch up, and for them to kind of have that camaraderie that they could be missing. It's something for them to look forward to. So, the next one is June 5th at Riziki Cafe at the airport. Good food, good coffee, and good friendship.
Now, that's always at a different location.
Yep, that's a different location. Yeah, we like to provide different local coffee shops and restaurants the opportunity for business. And then speaking of businesses, InFirst Bank has graciously offered to host the coffee for our battle brews for the rest of the year. So thank you to InFirst Bank leadership.
Yeah. Okay, so June 5th, anybody can come.
Yep, anybody can come, veterans. Yep.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's great.
Beautiful. All right, so that's another event. You've got a long list of events coming up.
This is not even the half of it, Todd.
Yeah. So the Historical and Genealogical Society, Sheriff Bob Fayok, of course, very much involved with the next item on our agenda, and that is the America 250 Salute to Veterans.
Yeah, it's going to be a great event. We have an amazing committee, just like you mentioned, the Historical and Genealogical Society, all of their staff, Jonathan, the director, myself, community members, VFW, Military Veterans Outdoors, a huge committee putting this on. The VFWs, I said the Legions. So it is a night to honor our veterans in Indiana County as a part of the America 250 series. And so it's June 26th. It's going to be at Memorial Park with a follow-on reception at the Historical Society. They are working on an incredible display of all of the military branches, light refreshments. It'll be an amazing opportunity. They're going to include a photo wall, a memorial wall. It's going to be one of those historic nights, I believe.
One of the great things about that particular event is the attention that they pay to Vietnam vets. That's a really, really important topic to, of course, Sheriff Fayok, who served in Vietnam.
Absolutely.
But, especially in light of what folks know about the return of Vietnam veterans to the United States at the end of the war, how difficult a time that was.
It definitely was. I always say this, shame on America for treating our troops like that when they came home. And so just like you said, this is an opportunity just to say thank you for their service so many years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. So that is going to be happening on June the 26th. Of course, the America 250 celebration, there will be much to talk about with military observances for that in the beginning of July. But then July 12th, there's an annual event coming up that's going to benefit the Veterans Parsonage. And I know that Kurt works so hard to put this together.
They do. It's a great event. It's been happening for several years now. I am so fortunate to be a part of what they do, their mission. Tim Davis, the manager of the parsonage, Kurt, the entire board, the committee that puts this on. Sunday, July 12th, it's the annual Veterans Parsonage Car Show. And if you're not familiar with the parsonage already, that is our local homeless veteran shelter to assist veterans with transitioning, to get them to the available resources that they need to be successful in the long run. And so all of the proceeds from this car show, the 50-50, all of the things that they host there will directly benefit, and all the proceeds support the parsonage.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's at the Freedom Church.
Correct. Yeah,
which
Freedom
is
Church.
Right there along Oakland Avenue, used to be known as the Church of the Brethren, across from the Rustic Lodge location. So those are some really, really big events. Yeah. And as you said, that's just the tip of the iceberg. You've got all kinds of programs to support veterans.
It is. We have lots of programs, lots of opportunities. We have just shy of 5,000 veterans in Indiana County, and there's actually only a small percentage, roughly 32% of veterans who receive those VA benefits that I know of versus data
Mm-hmm.
and statistics from the Pennsylvania Department of Military Veterans Affairs. And so we need to increase that number double. We need to double that
Sure.
number. And so the more information that I can provide, the more outreach that I can provide, the more veterans that we can help through our office. We continue to serve on top of all these events, veterans every single day with their eligibility to their federal benefits that they've earned and deserved, and
Mm-hmm.
also their surviving spouses. I see surviving spouses all week long, and those are spouses who lost a loved one due to a service-connected condition, and so they did, served, whether it was Vietnam, Gulf War, whatever they experienced. Medical conditions or medical illnesses or diseases like cancer, Parkinson's,
Mm-hmm.
they pass away from those conditions. And so we need to continue supporting the surviving spouses. And so we support veterans, surviving spouses, dependents all week long, all year long. And we just want to increase that.
I'll be interested to see what that statistic looks like a year after you held the first of the veteran stand-downs.
Yeah.
That event was so well done, and so many people came to it. I know you'd like to double or triple that attendance when you do it again.
Yeah.
But when people learn about the services that are available to them and learn that there's such a low number of veterans actually participate in some of the benefits available to them, that events like that are going to draw attention and hopefully increase the participation.
Yeah, it's that outreach. It's still unbelievable that we still get Vietnam veterans that call that don't receive benefits, or don't know about the benefits, or didn't know that they can enroll in VA healthcare.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's really crucial that outreach and that knowledge. And so I love that you gave the shout out for the expo and stand down. That was a labor of love and something that was very much long due for our county of veterans. And so we are actually very, very excited to announce that we will be hosting a second annual Stand Down and Expo. We have confirmed the date. This is hot off the press. I don't even have a flyer yet. Of Friday, November 6th, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the KCAC. Very much of the same venue. We're hoping for 100 vendors this time, on-site VA healthcare services, community veteran-centric organizations to provide those direct resources. And so we are so excited to be able to, again, to extend that opportunity for veterans to connect with the benefits that they've earned.
Wow, breaking news here with Jessica Walker.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. And it's just 5 days before the next Veterans Day.
It is correct. We love doing it at the beginning of Veterans Day, kind of as a lead-in. And so welcoming them, thanking them, honoring them. And so we're really excited to host that again, November 6th and November.
For the Indiana County Veterans Providers Group today, Jessica Walker with us from the Indiana County Department of Veterans Affairs. Thanks.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. We're just about a minute away from the top of the hour. Fox News coming your way then. And then Josh Whittison with us from the WCCS Newsroom. It's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com.